What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we do, I want you to do me one small favor and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop, hit that notification bell. Yeah, that little smug look you seen was because I predicted this. I may not be the only one on the planet, but I predicted this. You know what I'm saying? I said the New York Knicks would walk away with this in 5, and yes, we did it. We did it. We did it. Let's get into the game. 106 to 95. It wasn't the blowout victory that I was wishing for. I said the Knicks can beat them by 15, 16 points. Knicks went up. I think the highest lead was around 18 points, but the Cavs never was in this game. Never. In my opinion, they never took the lead. Every time they made a run, the New York Knicks stepped on the gas. In other words, stepped on their throat. The Knicks kept Donovan Mitchell out of the game into the fourth quarter. When it got down to crunch time, we had a significant lead that I'm going to be honest with you, I was not even worried about losing this game. Not the way it was played. I was not. Because, and I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to talk about Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, because these are two championship caliber players. You heard what I said. No, they don't have any rings in the NBA. They didn't win no championships, but they come to Illinois where they won 2 championships. And if you look at that team and what that team was made of, it gives you hope for the New York Knicks. And the reason I said that, because besides Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, who really came out of that off that squad and is known to be a superstar? I might not know who. If one of y'all know, hit me in the comments. But who off the Villanova team from 2 championship teams came into the NBA and right now is in KD and LeBron James status? I don't know, not one of them. My point being, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, they elevated that team. I know Bridges is not on this team right now, and their components, you just want to talk about that group of core guys. But when I look at the New York Knicks, I see that same mesh of guys with personalities and players. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle, Obi Toppin, RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember all the guys from Villanova, but it's just, I'm looking at that team and I'm seeing the same makeup. And when that makeup, you don't know. No one knows. No one knows. Championship. You know what I'm saying? I can get into Jalen Brunson's stats tonight, but I'm not really going to get into stats. I just want to talk about what we have to do, and then I'm going to talk about Julius Randle injury and Obi Toppin filling in for him. You know what I'm saying? But let's just get back to Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart and what they bring to this team. And I see a championship. And I'm being like, my predictions have been right so far. From the season, I guess how many games the Knicks will win and how many games the Knicks will lose. Down to the last game, I got it right. I guess what game the New York Knicks will win this series in, I got it right. And no, I'm not saying I'm going to get this right. But from the early on in the season, before we got to where we got, I was telling y'all the New York Knicks is a contender and not a pretender. When everybody else was down on the New York Knicks, not looking at the stats and how we was playing, how we was one of the best teams on the road. That's another reason why I didn't sweat going to Cleveland. That's another reason why I predicted what I predicted. I knew we was going to win it on their home court, because the New York Knicks are one of the best road teams this year. Road warriors. You heard what I said, warriors. So next time we play in the next series, which has been 10 years, we're going to be facing the Heat. And I'm going to get to the Heat as well. We're going to be facing the Heat. But guess what? We're going to be the home favorite. We're going to be the home favorite. And the Knicks switched that around. We used to play like crap at home. Look what we did this season. Everything changed about this team. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? You already see in New York City, in New York, for all my Knickerbockers, my Nick Cave dweller fans that don't live in New York and y'all just moved to other states and y'all still love the team, y'all already know how the swagger going to be in New York. But what's going to make me mad is that all them non-believers, all them Knicks haters is going to jump on the bandwagon. I mean, James Dolan going to love it because merchandise is gonna be flying off the shelves. But us true Knicks fans are gonna just have to just turn our head and look at these guys like, really? All that crap you talk about now, y'all on the bandwagon? Because I'm telling you this right now, the New York Knicks is going to the NBA Finals. They are going to the NBA Finals, and when we get there, I will give you my predictions. But right now, I'm predicting the New York Knicks will go to the NBA Finals this year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's move it right on to Randall. Julius, but before I move on to Randall, I just want to say RJ Barrett had another spectacular night. You know what I'm saying? Obi Toppin, spectacular night. Mitchell Robinson, a beast. 18 rebounds, 13 points. 3 blocks, 2 steals, 1 turnover, only 4 fouls. And before this game, Mitchell Robinson only had 7 personal fouls throughout the whole series. And we used to talk about Mitchell Robinson and his foul trouble. Give the guy a big up for that. Give him a big up. Big up. Big up Mitchell Robinson. Yes, sir. All right, let's get to Julius Randle. That injury, that same left foot. And in my opinion, that was purposely done by Caris LeVert. You guys go back and watch that video. Watch the video. I'm going to see if I get some clips and try to add it to this video before I'm done in editing. That's right. But you got to watch it real quick, real good. And you see the way he fell back. He stuck his foot out purposely. Hey, I could be just seeing things because I'm a real diehard Knicks fan. But in my opinion, when you make a shot like that, that's not a natural basketball move. So I think he put his foot there purposely. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. All right, but the thing that I'm not liking the injury. No, I'm not. But what I'm liking is how the New York Knicks played without Julius Randle. Ending the season, but in one of the most important games in the playoffs, Obi Toppin came in the third quarter, 10 straight points. Back. Yo, for all y'all who doubted Obi Toppin, what's on y'all mind? Every time I go to Twitter, I just hear Obi Toppin this, then Obi Toppin that. The guy was the star in Ohio. I don't care what y'all say about him. You got to remember that he was a star in Dayton. He was the man. He was the team. And you know how that go when you come to the NBA. You're going to have to take a back seat to whoever's the star. You don't lose your skills. So I don't understand why the Knicks base don't have any faith in Obi Toppin. He hasn't been getting the minutes, man. Every time he get the minutes, he produced. The man was what? Obi Toppin had a what rating of a 5 plus minus rating, 12 points. He played 21 minutes because he got injected in that fourth quarter. But imagine if he was in the game longer. He would have had more than 12 points. Come on, he's averaging something around 21 points since he started the last 5 games. Stop sleeping on Obi Toppin. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. This is what I mean by the Knicks got that Villanova magic. I see it. And with the 2 players in Villanova that got Villanova championships here, yo, what I seen tonight, and I don't want to, God forbid, I don't want to see throughout the rest of the playoffs, but we can play without Julius Randle, and we can handle anybody. I'm just letting you know Obi Toppin's going to be that guy that everybody think he's not. Ha! Now let's move over to the Knicks and the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat. Yeah, you heard what I said. The Miami Heat defeated Milwaukee Bucks tonight, 128-126 in overtime. Jimmy Butler, another spectacular game. He had 40-something points. We get to his stats real quick. We get to Jimmy Butler's stats real quick. Butler, 42 points. Shot 55% from the free throw, 51% from the field, 30% from downtown. The Knicks going to have their hands filled with the Miami Heat. I don't know. But Jimmy Butler's going to come out and try to give it his all against the Knicks. This is going to be a good series. The New York Knicks and the Miami Heat haven't met the last time since the 2000s. Before that, they played 4 games, 4 playoff series, and which that first series, the Heat came out victorious, but after that, the Knicks dominated them. Well, I mean, like I said, the last time they played was 2000. That was the 4th time they met. The Heat beat the Knicks the first time in 1997, but from 1998 to 2000, the Knicks dominated the Heat. And that traitor Pat Riley. You heard what I said. For y'all young cats that don't know who Pat Riley is, y'all shouldn't be Knicks fans, because if you're going to be a fan, you got to do your history. But Pat Riley used to coach this team and went over to Miami when he thought he had a better team. And ever since then, The Knicks was just crushing them, crushing them, crushing them. He got Mourning. He had Tim Hardaway Jr. They had Mashburn over there. They had a nice squad over there. Matter of fact, they was like second. Let me get into my stats before I just start rambling off. Okay, best series was like, okay, that's another. I'm gonna get to that right now. Yeah, but each time we played them, they were the second seed. The Knicks was the seventh seed. We came and we beat them. All right, but the best series, you know what I'm saying, as I was saying, was in 1998 when the Knicks was the seventh seed, and this is kind of reminiscent. Yo, it's like deja vu because one of our best players, our star player, was out with a broken wrist. Patrick Ewing. He returned later on in the playoffs because I think the Knicks, man, y'all know the Knicks went on to go to the NBA Finals. We lost it to the San Antonio Spurs. But if you think about that year, that was a wild year. That was the year Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning got into the brawl. Everybody want to say, as y'all can see the video, I got it right here. But the Knicks, excuse me, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning got suspended for Game 5, and then the Knicks just blew the Heat out. Allen Houston came out, dropped 30 points. What was the score? It was 98-81. And I'm not saying the Knicks is going to do that, but if history repeats itself, the New York Knicks will be going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then from there, I'm telling you right now, I don't care if it's Boston, I don't care if it's Philly. We beating them. That's my prediction right there. We beating the Heat. When this series start, I'll tell you when what game we're gonna beat the Heat. I'll predict that series for you as well. And like I said, my prediction is that we going over to the finals. So I just got to tell y'all in what games we're gonna do it. But I don't care if it's Philadelphia or Boston. Y'all already see that I'm jumping right over the Heat. You know what I'm saying? And back in the days when we used to dominate the Heat, them series was the best out of 5. You know what I'm saying? You win 3 games, you won the series. But now it's 7. Give the fans a little bit more, to watch, to enjoy. But I'm telling you right now, the New York Knicks is going to the NBA Finals. And then I will give you my predictions and who we will be playing in the finals after we beat. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. I see it. I see the visions is here. The visions is here. And if y'all with me, hit me in the comments. Hit me in the comments. If y'all don't believe me, hit me in the comments. Hit me in the comments. But I'm telling you right now that the Knicks is about to have this city jumping and popping. Popping, baby. Popping. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.